I know this might be common knowledge, but sometimes I still see newer players doing this on the battlefield. Right now we have an Empire player here using a box build, sealing all four sides of the formation, protecting the artillery core with all the spearmen units. This might seem pretty secure, right? All four sides have some units defending, but in fact it is absolutely the worst formation you can do to protect these artillery. Your opponent doesn't need to break all four sides of your box. All they need to do is focus on one side of the box, breaking a couple units along the line, and suddenly you have a massive hole exposing all your artillery core. Just like here, the Empire Spears might be a decent defensive unit, but after a Curse of Onra Air and the relentless charge of the Red Crested Skinks, the state troops cannot hold, exposing the artillery units behind them and allow my Lizardmen forces to overrun their position. A basic decent army formation would be something like this, with a front line in checkerboard formation so that they don't get wiped out by a single wind spell, while on the flank you don't really need that many units, only 1 or 2 units will be able to seal off the flank, alongside with some support in the front line units. The actual defense for your flanks and rear relies on these mobility. The Empire Knights, for the Empire, they have enough speed to react to any flanking threats, countercharging them, or in an emergency, act as a reserve unit to charge into the front line, pin down any large monsters, using their mass to deny their enemies from advancing. Of course, I'm not saying that you shouldn't deploy any units at the back. In fact, one spearman will be at the back protecting these artillery, ready to fend off any mobility from the enemy, like cavalry, hounds, and also flyers.